Hey guys, this is me Adil back on ASI Industry, and today I'm gonna be shooting a video on my sketches, which I did when I was grade 5 and grade 6, and these are the only sketchbooks I had at that time. So let's continue that. As I said in the previous video, I would make this, and let's start with this one. This is a sketchbook in which I did whatever came to my mind, so it may be a lot messy actually, and I'm quite nervous as well as excited because I don't know what's in that thing. What's that? Okay, it's just jokes, never mind about that. What's that? It's a secret map which I made, so you can see it's a normal thing telling you what's Pam. What's Pam? I don't remember it. So it looks like normal, maps and stuff. Well, you can see a dragon head in there, but if I put it in the sun, you can see something else. Cool. Well, that is the entire drawing of my house, and so each of my rooms represent each of my stuff. So the battleground written there is that's my room. So yes, I like doing that kind of stuff. Here are some of my characters that I made. Hydrobat, which evolves to Beast, which evolves to Demon Goblin, which evolves to Warrior of the Death Zone. Well, I was very bad at naming stuffs. I was addicted to Supercell games. This is Clash Royale. I don't know if you know it, but it was a very popular game at that time, and I made me playing that game. And I even have another one. I think this is the same one. And Clash of Clans. There it is. This was very hard to make. And this may be a dinosaur piece thingy. 3D dinosaur model. And here is I used to do challenges that my friends said to do. So I did Witch versus Expo, and I did Wizard versus Mortar, a Golem versus Inferno Tower. There's that. P.E.K.K.A versus Hidden Tesla. Okay. Clash of Clans characters, woohoo! Barbarian King and stuffs. I have a lot of pages of these drawings, so I don't think we may be able to complete them today, and if I won't be able, then I'll make another video. There's no big deal in that, right? Okay, cool. Well, this is nothing. I tried to make my own type of new. This was supposed to be found by me, and this is a new material that I discover, and I use it to make weapons. That's what I thought when I was grade 5. Yes, and a secret experiment. Whoa, to make Wolverine. Okay, now let's start with a copy. Okay, that's cool. That's my own character that I drew. Looks a lot like Kakashi, as well as has a Rinnegan. I was a very big fan of Naruto at that time. And here is some dumb heroes. I don't like that at all. And here are the Guardian of the Galaxy. And the X-Men. Pretty cool. And then I've got the Deadpool fam. There's another Deadpool as well. Well, that didn't look quite real. It was supposed to be that girl from Deadpool. I didn't even know her name. Well, the Fantastic Four. And then the Avengers. Well, I watched Avengers Assemble or Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes. That was a series, and I made this guy and this guy from that series. Well, sort of. Ant-Man looks like an old guy with specs without any... What's that called? I'm very bad at English. Without that thingy that you stick it to your... okay, I just mean that. Now moving on, I've got Star Wars with Darth Vader and 2 stormtroopers side by side. Well, I've got V for Vendetta right there. Okay, I'm trying to make everything sound super cool even though they're not. Okay, oh god. There's some ninja weapons. Nobody would be interested in that. The Maze Runners. None of them look real. Well, what's here? These are my Lego Justice League characters. But I didn't draw them. These are some cards that I got while buying the Lego Justice Leagues. And what I have from here are I have the Joker, I have the Cyborg, I have Green Arrow, and I have Wonder Woman. In Legos. And there are the Jokers. Yes, Pokemon. Pokemon was also popular, but I didn't quite like them. But still, they were cute for me, so I enjoyed Pokemon. There's some more Pokemons. And I made a maze. Pretty hard to solve. Well, in this specific game I made, you had to choose the weapons, the armor, pants, shoes, headbands, gloves, hairstyles, and I would make your character. And, well, that's my dad, that's my friend, that's my friend, that's me, that's my friend, that's my friend. That's pretty much it. And here's the Justice League. This was one of my most favorite pictures. I mean, drawing from the entire copy, and cool. I'm quite impressed by this copy. What's next? Oh, the Justice League villains. Okay, I hope you know every one of them. They're very popular. Well, that guy, I don't think you may know, that's Lobo. Zoom, Joker, Black Adam, Deadpool, Doomsday, and others are some popular guys. Here's the Pirates of the Caribbean. Super cool. Naruto. Super cool. And Dragon Ball Z. Awesome. Again, some Pokemons. Cool. The Transformers. Well, this is the most hardest thing to make because you have to focus on those details, right? I don't even know who that is. Well, moving on, I've got WALL-E, my favorite movie. Okay, then I decided to make a comic book of Injustice, Gods Among Us. So there's no reason to have a Harry Potter sticker in there, but still I have it. Well, I'm not going to read out the entire comic, but this is pretty interesting comic book. Look at how many scenes there are. Okay, I'll just show you simply. I don't think you can read that. My handwriting sucks. There are some Justice League villains. Stuff like that. Well, this is just the season 1, I guess. And there it is, season 2. Continuing with the scenes. See how many scenes do we have. Here's season 3 as well. Okay, to be continued. How many? 200 and... well, I couldn't count that. 227 scenes in the entire comic. And here is some more Uchiha clan from Naruto. Obito. And the next chapters, well, the front page, I didn't make it. I was bored to make more comics, so I ended it here. The Superman. Well, this was supposed to be the next season, which I didn't make. Here are some of my own characters that I developed. Dr. Beast, Conjurous Ant, Red Demon, Absorber, Cold Stone, The Destroyer, Clone Arrow, Flaming Smasher. Well, I was very fond of making my own characters at that time, and some other stuffs. That's it, this copy's finished. That's great. Now moving on, we have this one. This one is a comic book. This is entirely a comic book. Well, here are some of the drawings that I did. And let's begin with the comic. Well, I don't think you're interested in this as well. This is Force, the Living Monster, Chapter 1. Force was my own character, by the way. And look at that, it's also fade. Ugh, I don't want to see it. I wasted a lot of my hard work in this thing. Look at that, Chapter 5. Chapter 6. And I ended in Chapter 7. Well, I had lots of ideas for this one, but I was too bored to do them, so I didn't do it. So, well, this is the Vivers of the Earth. Another comic book that I made. It's like, these guys were the survivors from the zombie apocalypse, and they had to survive. This Season 1, Episode 1. Well, that's a lot of reading. Okay, I don't want to do any of those readings. And I was bored again, so I ended the comic book there. Oops. So that comes to the end of our second book. Now moving on, we have the third book. I think we'll complete it today. The last and the final book that I have to show you guys, and well, it may take a long time. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, there you can see another comic book that I made. Well, I really liked comic books, you know. Well, this one's pretty short. Oh, this one is gonna be super interesting, I guess. Because I love to make my own characters, and this was all about making my own characters. So, yes, I tried to make my lyrics copy, but nah, bored to write songs, so I made my drawing copy. Maybe horror. That's a simple disclaimer. Here's the instructions. Well, this already came out. There's me. Yes, the Lord Aditya, the strongest among all. Okay. Should you read it? I'll just give a short description about what happens in this thing. I make characters. There are some good ones. There are some bad ones. Each character, not each, most of the characters have these marks, and these are like very special marks. And yes, I've ticked in some of these characters. Like, ticked means they're heroes, and if there's like nothing like there, it means the character is a villain. And yes, let's start. That's all. The first character is the Latin soldier. Well, I'll give you a up-close view. And then Arif Collison. Both of them are heroes. And Conglomerate. Oh, that's the rock name, right? And the Killer Maid. Oh, pretty scary. And we have Double Slicer there, and the Zinsin there. Archimon Costa. Well, this guy is one of the main characters in our entire series. Prisoner 198, not quite important. Trog Rider, rides Trog. That thing is a Trog. Here's Laros Seng. Pretty Chinese, so I kept the name Laros Seng. This is the Elastric. It does stunts as if he's some sort of elastic. And Willrat. Oh, Willrat Silver. That's a weird name. I don't know why did I keep that name. Mike. Okay. That was my favorite character, I guess. Looks pretty scary, that's why. And King Archimon Costa, the one that I showed you earlier, was a hero, but after its death, it turns into a evil spirit that takes soul of other people and turns into a bad thing. Well, that's a Kumbhakaya. Ugh, brings chills to me. Well, that's a cross. What's that? That's a tick or a cross. And nobody knows his name. He's some sort of a... What's it called? I don't know. Like, they carry those types of things. Reaper, yeah, Reaper. He's some sort of Reaper of this entire series. The elemental gods. Controls each one of the elements. Is the Ortob. A pretty weird guy. Professor Dead. I was bored to find a cool name. Caston Wilston. Scary guy. Okay, and moving on, we have Rockrubs, the monster that never dies, and the Mundredon. Okay, that's weird. That's super weird. And the Son of Death. Well, there's a climax in this entire story. Well, later on you may come up to his father, who is Death himself. And here you can see Lord Jacob, the super villain of the entire series. And this is when he was young. He never dies. And you can see there, I told you about some marks. There's the Hunter of Mark of Justice. So that's the Mark of Justice, right? You've got them all along the people. This is the Mark of Justice, and the one he has is Mark of Horror. So I don't think you may have found some of these marks. Have you? You may let me know in the comments. Well, Dark Heart. He's got a dark heart. He kills people. And Tavasunda. Some sort of lightning guy, I suppose. And moving on, we have Max Smith. Yes, I tried to copy Hulk as well. And this guy has also another mark. And Mammonesia. I entirely copied this one from Ice Age. Okay, next one is the Rockrubs. What's this? Pure Evil. And the earlier one was just Rockrubs. And this one is Monster Scroll. This guy has lots of scroll. Well, my stories were very boring at that time, as you can see. Old Dracon Striker. Okay, and the Sorcerer Mark of the maker of universal marks. So he makes those marks you can see in there. Those are some of the marks he has made. I mean, those are all the marks. Right there. And next up, we've got Magical Tabat. And then you spell Tabat from the other side is the same. So there is Rasham's Nightmare. It's almost like Solomon Grundy, but a little bit bigger. And bigger and stronger. Then we have got Lassevens. Oh, I'm so bad at naming things. Yes, this guy. This guy is the most scariest one. Lord Stenston. Well, he gives you chills, doesn't he? Well, I got nightmares when I drew this guy. Okay, moving on, we have Larynid. Never mind, I can't spell that. Wicked Electric Crusher. Lightning. Hologramic Hand. Okay, we'll just take it quick. Invincible. Guardian of the Gates. They are very good guys. Well, surely in this series, good wins bad. There's the armor of the god. No, the armor of God. And it has got all the 5 marks, as you can see. Lord Stanniston, Spirit of Justice. Lord of Sacrifice. And Croc. Simple. That's a very good name. Croc. Dr. Serpent. Well, I totally copied this one from a movie I don't even remember. And this one. This is my first character that I ever built. Yes, I started from the middle page because I thought of doing something else in the front half. And this guy is my second character, the Conjurious Phantom. Ooh. Sarvin Crusher. They are simple guys. I'll just do a quick look. There's Lord Jacob rising from his grave. What's wrong with this page? Okay, there is Krillon Cumin. And why, you may ask? That's crab. That's... Anyways, that's human. That's crab. What are those porcupines? Is that even a thing? Well, that creature with spikes on its back, and lion and elephant. It's a mixture of all those 5 animals. Soul Spirit. Duplicator Elves. Lord. There's Prince Camon Costa. The one that takes souls. There's the Destroyer. There's the Celestian. He's like the, what do you say, Gandalf, Dumbledore of the entire series. He's a very kind man. And there's Ghostly Phantom. There's Vampire. There's Ghost Rider. Monstrous XX. No, that's Ghost Rider. And Undiable. Monster Zuman. Steven, the main character. That's literally Harry Potter with the mark of justice. And I call it Steven Stryker. Well, that's Moby Mock. I didn't want to say the name. That's a very bored guy, you can see that. And it's Monster Eventus. Well, this video has been so long. Well, it's about to end though. So let's just end it. This Eiston Soldier, Werewolf, this weird guy, Conk Hell, the Soul Spirit of Sorcerer, Earth Monster, Lord Jacob, Maruda Mansion, and some normal guys in there. But these guys are not quite important. Well, there is it. The death itself. Well, I still don't have the original image because it's the death itself. Nobody would like to see his face. So I have the shadow. And this... Yes, it's the porcupine thingy. And Lava Monster, Lord Wither. Harry, the son of a werewolf, which turns into that thing at night. And some normal stuffs. Okay, these are not quite important. So I'm just scrolling down. Well, that's it. That's the entire thing. And there's the evil twin of Steven, who was supposed to be the main hero, and he has got an evil twin. Well, that's pretty much it. That will cover up for the entire video. Oh, it's already been 25 minutes. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned to... Well, you didn't learn anything, did you? Anyways, you may have got some inspiration, by the way. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video, which will inspire me. And comment me down below what should I do next in my next video, and subscribe to my channel. Well, I already said that. Well, share my videos. Thank you. Bye bye.